Good morning to all the sharks and welcome to the Sharknet show. Today's Dollars episode is dedicated to shark level installers. So, welcome Yuri.
Good morning, Marco. Thank you.
Today's episode is dedicated to a nice little gem we have with Sharknet. It's the All Patino shock absorber. What is this for? Fantastic shock absorber to always make the mosquito net slide smoothly. If there's a dip where we need to use it perfectly and to give you some advice, there's Yuri, of course, so I'll pass the ball. Yuri.
As Marco was saying before, it's an accessory that gives a lot of fluidity to our Sharknet. So, how it is stabilized and adjusted within the guide. So, if we have a rectangular straight bump, we just barely approach with the wheel touching the guide, and that's it. Guys, then we add the screw in the phase of being out of square. That is, let's say we have one side higher, one lower, where we position our shock absorber, or our skid as we call it. We rightly approach the lower side. We arrive with the wheel and stop. Because if we position the wheel on the higher side, when do we go? In closing. It presses a lot, and the sliding prevents the mosquito net from closing. So it's essential to carefully assess where the wall's angle is, so you can make the adjustment at the lowest part. First we get close to the guide, then we open the mosquito net back and forth. We guess where the lowest point is of the width, where the lowest point of the width is. We position the pad, get close to the guide, tighten with the screw, and stop here. After that, you have installed your mosquito net, as in our case, a patio door. The detail of the damper remains, as Marco mentioned. So the damper, before positioning it or bringing it close to the guide, we need to make the opening and guess the size. If there is an outer square, let's assume the side in contact is higher. So we need to bring our pad closer to the part where it is lower. So as soon as it touches the track on the guide, we need to stop. So we check first without tightening the screw. You see the track slides, it touches everywhere along the entire length and goes to closure and returns to that point. We add the screw. Same. We repeat the operation on the opposite side. Perfect.
Yesterday. So you explained perfectly how to properly adjust the accessory, the pad, so that it can be functional and perform its job excellently. Its job is to always slide the bar, handle, scarf, even if there is a large misalignment. So thank you yesterday. You're welcome. Make sure to listen carefully to these tips because they are gold. All that's left for me is to say goodbye and thank you, and also thank Yuri.
Thank you, Marco. Bye.